The events in IICO can be used for the board meetings and any official meetings of the board members. To create an event, go to the Events tab. You can now see an empty page where you have different options. You can discover the events in IICO and see the events which you are invited to or created by yourself. There is an option for a calendar, which means some events which is already accepted by you will be shown in calendar. The invitations you have received, the celebrations in your company, the past events, and the events which you are going to host will be listed here. Now we are going to create an event. Click on the create event button. You can see the step-by-step process of creating an event. First I will add an event name. You can note that what all the things I am doing in the left side, it is having an added progress in the right side to complete the event. It's a step-by-step process. First I added the event name, then I can upload a cover photo from my system, or I choose from the templates available in the left side. I can choose the start date and time of the event and end date and time of the event. If you wanted to have a description, click on it and add the description. There you can see a schedule multiple events option. If you wanted to create a recurring event on Workplace, which means the same event can be repeated multiple times in multiple days, click on the schedule multiple events and add the start and end date. Choose your priorities, the date, week, and according to your priorities, you can create a recurring event. At any point of time, if you wanted to see how your invitation looks like in mobile and desktop, you can have the switch option between mobile and desktop. Event schedule in the sense you can show the agenda of the meeting. From time to time, what is going to happen, what is the expected events to be occurred within the event, that can be added here. I'm giving some examples for the demo purpose. Now we have scheduled the meeting and the meeting agendas is already set. We click on the next to continue filling the further information. The next step is choosing the location for attendees. The attendees can attend the event in a physical location, or they can do through an external video link like Teams meeting or Zoom call, or through the Workplace itself. These are the three options available for us. If we are choosing it as an in-person meeting, there is no online calls are available. But if we choose on Workplace or external video call, we can have both options, which means few people can gather in one location and attend the meeting. Some of them who all are in remote location can attend the meeting through Workplace or external video call. In this session, we are going to explore the features available on Workplace for the events. The events can be broadcasted, which means a live streaming section can be added to this event. When you click on next, then you are setting the privacy for the event. There are different types of privacies. Let's talk about the privacy settings for Workplace events. The event's privacy settings depends on the type of event which we have created and how we have created the event. You cannot amend the event's privacy settings after you have created it. So you need to consider it before or while you are creating the event, the privacy settings. Let's talk about organization events. It's an open event for all users in your organization. This open event can be shared with other people in your Workplace community. There are private events, which means only invited guests can see the details of the private event. You can choose to let the guests invite other co-workers to a private event. A private event is created outside of a group, which doesn't depend on a group. If the private event URL is shared with users who haven't been invited to the event, the link will appear as a broken link. or an unavailable attachment. About group events. These are the kind of events which will be created for a group according to that group's privacy settings. In group events, the sharing feature is only available in open group events. If we wanted to invite any hosts for this meeting, there is an option for that. If we wanted to send calendar invitation for the participants, you can toggle on that button. Then there is a few settings, the options for the event, whether you wanted to allow the guest to invite other colleagues or you wanted to see the guest list, those options are available. Now you have successfully completed the event creation. When you click on it, you can see the details of your event. You will get an email notification as you have configured it. In the top right side, you can see the invitation which I received as an email notification. When I accept it, it will be shown in my calendar under the IICO Pulse interface. If you wanted to invite the other participants, you can invite from the right side itself. All the invitees will get their invitation through email, and you can see the statistics, how many people accepted, how many people are invited, how many people declined, or they have chosen the maybe option. After successfully creating the event, you will get an email notification. Click on it. Once you accept it, it will show under your calendar. In different options, you can see the event which you are going to host in the future. Click on the event and you can see more information about the event. The information like the event is a broadcast event that you are going to live. The event itself will also have the facility to have interaction with your users like a normal Facebook post. Now let's talk about how to create broadcast. For that, from your home page, click on create and choose the live option. You will get to this window. You have two options, broadcast now or broadcast later. If you click on create broadcast now, you will go to the broadcast creation page where you have to enter certain settings to start your broadcast. If you are creating on a broadcast later, it will automatically turn to a creation of an event. The steps which we have done previously have to be completed to create an event first, then start the broadcast. In our case, we have already a set event which is configured for broadcasting purpose. Let's see how to start a broadcast from the created event. Click on Start Broadcast. It will take you to the exact page where when we reached from home page, Create Broadcast. In this dashboard, you have all the facilities for having a live broadcast. Since it's from Facebook, you can experience the same quality of going live as per the Facebook standards. You can copy the URL of your broadcast and share with other participants if they have not invited. You can choose your webcam to be the streaming solution, or any external streaming software if you have, you can choose that also. If you wanted to broadcast with other hosts, so you can copy this link and have an interactive call with the other host without the participants. So it will create a separate room for you and your co-hosts if you wanted to have any discussions. You can test your stream and you will get the feedback from Meta. Once all your settings are completed, you can start your broadcast by clicking on Start Broadcast. With a counter of 3, 2, 1, you will go live. It's very much useful for the live board meetings. It has detailed analytics on the insights of your broadcast. How many viewers are there, how many comments you have received, how many reactions, how many shares for your live broadcast. All these statistics you can see here. In the right area, you can see the comments from the users during your live broadcast. There is a stream metrics. You can see the analytics in detail. You can enable the live polls, and there are more advanced settings with regard to your live broadcast. You can end the live program by clicking on ending. When you end the broadcast, you can see some quick actions where you can delete the video and return to your newsfeed, create a clip from your video, trim your video. These things can be used to keep as a reference for a future use.